Hopefully this is better now. Getting kind of... Okay, now it's stabilizing. Okay. Perfect Monday. But I mean, once we have all these kings figured out, then hopefully it's smooth sailing. It seems to be pretty stable. I think this is so far the best setting. So yeah, maybe we'll try a few more at some point, but I think we're gonna leave those for now. Maybe my internet is just bad today. I don't know what it is. Seems to be going down. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there and see how it is a little bit later. Okay, so okay, so first of all, we have the sculpt. Okay, I think it's still going down. Perfect. Okay, so first of all, oh, I think I have to I have to do a few adjustments here. Where's my root topology? There it is. I have to censor parts. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's the worst when you have like small things that kind of affect your whole system. Okay, just have to do a quick change. Where it is? Where is it? There it is. Bring it back there. Okay, so yeah, I hate when I have to do like trial and error, just trying to figure out the problem for my PC. That's the worst, because I don't know, it's just so annoying. But seems to be, oh, I don't know, we're at 12%, but still going down. But yeah, I don't know, maybe today is just a bad day. I don't know. Maybe it was the combination of restarting my router and my PC that helped. I don't know. Ooh. So you mean you wanted to, I guess, solve the problem by getting a new graphics card? That's kind of an interesting way to solve it. Okay, so let's do the first few settings first. I mean, the first few adjustments. So I'm gonna set this level a little bit lower so we can just like have a lower resolution, which just is easier to render. I'm gonna set this to smooth as well. Okay. I mean, at least now you have you have a newer graphics card. Okay, so first things first. So I think I'm going to change this one as well at the bottom. Maybe we're going to sculpt something in there as well, but that's not what we're going to do today. So we're not going to care about that. We will go in here and give all these objects the same material. So how we do that is we're just going to select everything. Zip. Takes a while. Hopefully it's not freezing. Okay, there you go. Wait, what is that? I don't know. Okay, so and then I'm going to give this a new material. Go in here into the object settings, make a new material, call this lighting test. There you go. And we can wait, do all the objects have that material now? I don't think so. Okay, so what we have to do is I think this one has it, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So we're going to select everything again. Oh, not everything selected. There you go. And we select the sculpt, we link the material. Now everything has the same material. So the good thing is, now if we go in here, should we do it down there? I think I'm gonna go up here. I think that's easier. If you go into rendered view, oh, we're still in Eevee. That's the first thing I need to change. I did some renders for Instagram in Eevee, but now I want to go back to cycles. I think there's still an HDRI plugged into it. Perfect. So we have some lighting already in the scene, but I'm gonna make my own custom lighting. Let's go into the world. I mean, we can like look through a few of these just to see what it looks like, I guess. Let's see. Maybe there's like a good first, I guess, like a good starting point, but I think all of them are kind of so strong that I would rather make my own custom lighting. We also want to change the world lighting to almost black. Let's put that to 4. Okay, well that did almost nothing. Okay, that should be good enough. Or maybe let's put it to 1. I mean, no, 0. 0. There you go. Okay, so we don't need the HDRI lighting anymore. We also don't need this lighting. The world lighting can be off. So first things first, I'm just gonna put in a very basic light. So where's my light? There it is. Point. So first of all, I'm just gonna start. That's also what I do for my quick sketches. I do the same that I basically do with every part of the image. I'm gonna do very do the broad stuff, or like the main stuff first, and then I'm gonna go into more and more detail. Meaning, for the lighting, I'm gonna try to create the basic lighting first, meaning like the shadows that I kind of want to have in the scene. I want to set them first, so I can then go ahead and add more lighting to kind of, I guess, shape the shadows a little bit more. So I'm going to use just a single light first, and then I can add more the further we go. What I want to change though is, first of all, I'm going to go in here and make this a little bit more rough, I mean smoother, so we have some reflections going on. I think this is a little bit closer to what the final material will look like. We can just see a little bit more, like a few more reflections. I mean, hold on. What do we have here? We can displace this stuff. Okay, hold on. Look away. There you go. Hold on, has to load. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay, there you go. Same over here. Oh. There you go. Okay, so yeah, where's my light? My light is gone. Where's my light? Hold on, why can I not select anything? Oh, I have to change the cursor. There you go. There it is. Wait, what is this weird thing over there? Oh, hello. What is you? Yeah, Retopo is done. Wait, where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, I can show you what the retopology is for. It took me a while to do it. I used, what is it? Soft wrap. It was pretty helpful. I used my base mesh of my female base mesh for this, for the basic stuff. The problem was, for example, over here, the arm is connected to the rest of the body, which kind of posed a problem because, of course, with the base mesh, the arm and like the geometry of the arm and the the body is not connected, meaning I had to kind of delete this part, the same over here, and then I kind of had to just adjust the geometry over here. Also the same for the bun. Took a little bit longer than I had expected, but it was still, I think, faster than if I had to do it from scratch. Yeah, I haven't retopologized the cloth. I don't think I'm gonna do that. That's just, I don't know, probably takes too long. Yeah, I did it over the weekend. That's why we have the different resolution steps. We have like all the way from 0, that is basically the base mesh geometry resolution, and then we added more subdivisions. to give it more detail, all the way up to 4. There you go. There was a weird problem with the multi-resolution modifier, but I found a pretty good solution for that. That might even be better than what I had before. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna smooth this out at some point, because it looked kind of weird, like these weird edges. Yeah, we can do that later. But now we have different resolutions. Also, if you compare the topology, let's go in here. So that is the topology around the for the face now. And let me show you the one that we had before. You know, oh, there it is. Body. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Look at that. Way higher, first of all, and you can't really work with this. So yeah, that's why I did it. Also, I can use this very organized topology for textures. Look at that, easy. I can just define like, oh well, I'm gonna make like one UV, I guess, island. Like basically I can split these into different sections, which is way easier to do with this rather than these weird triangles everywhere. I mean, it's still like a it's still like a hobby, so it doesn't feel like a job really. But yeah, I mean, I said that I'm gonna do it over the weekend, and I did it. So I mean, usually what I do is I set myself like a plan on what I want to do over the weekend, every weekend. And last weekend it was detailing the scope a little bit more, or combining the head with the body, and then doing retopology and sculpting a little bit more of this cloth. Overall, I don't know, like took probably like, I don't know, like 7 hours or so throughout the 3 days, Friday to Sunday. I don't know, didn't take that long. Okay, so let's go into the render. I want to have my reference so I can work off of something. Let me pull up my reference. Let me see if I already downloaded my reference or not. The reference you can also see on YouTube. Hold on, can I change my thumbnail on YouTube while I'm streaming? Let me see if I can do that. That would be pretty cool, because right now I just have no thumbnail. I'm curious if that works. Hold on. Let's see. Why is there a 6-minute stream? Wait, what? Oh, because I restarted, I guess. Okay, well, let's okay, I have to do a few adjustments real quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the third stream, I just hit one of them, the one where we just talked, and then I decided to restart. You know, I'm gonna give this quick sketch, let's call it quick sketch day 99. What did I call it? Growth? What is it? Live modeling, shading, lighting, what is it? Live modeling, shading, lighting, post. Okay. Well, that's quite a long title, but whatever. Okay. Hold on, where's my thumbnail? Can I change the thumbnail? Let me quickly do that, if that even works. If it's like just if the video is still in process, then it might not work, but maybe it does. Let's see. What do we have here? We have... Oh, I know what we have. Come on. There you go. Save that for now. Hopefully it works. Sometimes it just tells me, oh, okay, well, it told me that it saved itself, but it doesn't. Okay, well, hopefully it works later. Let me see if I can change the thumbnail for the new stream. Wait. Where's the... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna try one thing, and then if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna just do it later. Trying new things. There you go. Let's save that. Hopefully it works. Okay, I don't know if that worked. I think so. So we're good. Perfect. Yep, easy. Perfect. It works. I'm also curious if you can change the title while being live. I think that works. But yeah, I don't want to stall anymore. Oh, before we do that though, I mean before we not stall anymore, we need to pull up my references. There you go. So, did I download them already? I don't think so. So, it is time to download the reference. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so that is the main reference, I think. Hold on, there's a black and white version. Did I save it in my collections? Hold on. Inspiration, there you go. So we have a few, of course, the heart. I'm gonna save that. Oh, well, this page doesn't work. Why not? There it is. Let me save it. Nope, that's the wrong folder. 3. Okay. First one. Where's my other one? Nope. Okay, well, apparently I didn't save it, so let me just quickly pull it up. Wait, didn't I use it for my thumbnail? I think so. So let me just quickly pull it up. There it is. Kind of a... This stream is kind of all over the place, but sometimes it just do be like that. It has to be figured out to be avoided later, so it's not bad. It's all good. Or is it? There it is. Okay, so we have the main reference. Let me just quickly pull it up. There you go. So there you go. That's also the thumbnail for the stream right now. Yeah, my Opera, what is it? Opera GX has a built-in ad blocker, so that's always running. I don't know, I can probably shut it off, but it's kind of annoying to do that every time that I want to go on like stream. So I mean, what was the problem for you? That one ad block extension causes whole Windows graphical freeze? It doesn't really freeze for me in any way, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. I mean, overall, it seems to be pretty stable right now. We're at 11% drop frames, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know what it is, dude. Maybe it's just like the I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to restart my router every Monday. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let me see if I can change the setting. Maybe that helps going back to constant. Okay. Yeah, they're just like a blip that go all the way down to 100 or so. Then all the way back up to 2000. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I never had that before. It sounds kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe it's just just like a strategy to switch between the different, I guess, bitrate modes. Right now constant seems to be pretty good. Yeah, maybe it's just like a setting thing, I don't know. Okay. Let's not waste any more time. So first of all, we have the reference. We see one thing, or like we have one light as the main light, which is coming from the top, and then we have a second light coming from the right side, or from the front, basically. We also have, it seems like there's another light coming from the other direction. So we have one from the top, then we have one coming from there, basically. If you look at me, hold on, can you see me in the right direction? Okay, so hold on. So you have one right there. You have one going from there, roughly, if you're the camera, coming from there. And then also it seems like there's one coming from here, because the shadows are a little bit brighter than I think what they would be like if there was no light coming from like over here. Hold on, I can actually paint in here, right? Oh, okay. So where's my setting? There it is. Set this to 10. Okay, so we have one light coming from right there. There you go. We have one coming from here, which is I'm gonna make it weaker by just adding 3 rays. Look at that. This one's stronger because it has 4. Maybe we can even add 5. There you go. And then we have maybe even one here, which we'll have 2, like this. So that's the general layout. We're gonna do the main one first, and then the second one. Maybe we don't need the third one. We'll see. Maybe we will do our own custom lighting, but we can figure that out once we get there. I'm kind of wondering whether or not I should set my lighting up once I have a good camera angle, or if the camera angle is more secondary. I think I'm going to do it without the camera first, and then yeah, maybe it's a better idea to use the camera. Maybe it's a better idea to use it later. I'm just going to try it without first, and yeah, maybe we're going to do adjustments while we go anyway, so it's not too bad to start. So let's go. First of all, I want to have a pretty strong outline, or like shadow outline, I guess, like sharp shadows coming from the top. So I'm going to decrease the radius. This way the light cannot wrap that well around edges. You can see right there the shadow is pretty sharp. If I put it to something even smaller, maybe like 0.01, you can see it's very, very sharp. If you put it to 1, you can see, oh, there's full, like super smooth. So I want to have like quite strong shadows, not like completely straight like this. A little bit of a blend, but not too much. We'll put it to 0.1 maybe for now. Okay, that looks pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna put it to 0.15. Okay, so let's do the first light. Yeah, we're gonna do a basic, I guess, setting first, then we can still adjust it later. So I'm gonna put this one. Let's see, the shadow for the hand. How should this be placed? So we can kind of see what is being hidden by the shadow. We can see the hand hides all this in shadow, and then the other hand hides the rest down here. And of course, like the face hides a little bit, and then in the back there's of course no shadow. We can kind of decide where the shadow should fall. I think this looks pretty good. This way we can still see the stomach. Of course we can, the chest. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick peek. Oh no, bring it back. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I think that's a good lighting. We can still see the stomach. We can see half of her chest, I guess. And over here there's not like that much hidden, so it looks pretty good. We can also see her face is like split in half almost, which looks pretty cool. Let's bring in the second light. Before we do that though, I'm going to increase the strength a little bit. Where's my lighting? There it is. Maybe we can put it to 500. Ooh, look at that. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I want to see if I can pull it over here a little bit. I want to illuminate her cheek a little bit. We can see now her cheek is lit up. I think that looks better than before. Perfect. Okay. We need a second light. So we're just gonna duplicate this. There you go. Oh, we have to of course put these two lights into the light collection. There you go. We have a few more. What is this? The base? What is that? Oh, the chew. Okay, put that in there. Okay. So of course this light is supposed to be the secondary light, so we have to decrease the strength. Let's put it to 100 first. Okay, so we can see we've weakened the shadows, which is exactly what I wanted, just so we can have a yeah, just to the shadows aren't as extreme as they were before. What I want to do first though, I think, is I'm gonna do a more custom lighting, I guess, where we hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this light in the back. I'm gonna make it very, very strong. This way we can make a very, very strong rim light. So if you put that to 5,000 or so, we can see now we have this nice rim light in the back, which means it accentuates the back and also illuminates, like, yeah, it basically accentuates the silhouette. You can see right there this nice outline also on this forearm, on the face. Maybe we can increase the radius as well. Let's see. Making it a little bit softer. This looks pretty cool. So that's a pretty good start. Maybe we should decrease the strength. It's kind of overtaking the whole thing right now. Maybe 2,500 is better. Yeah, we're just gonna play around with these settings a little bit. Over the weekend I didn't have a weird dream. I actually just was able to sleep. I actually slept a little bit too little, or I didn't get enough sleep, just because I guess went to bed too late, but that was just on me. But I don't know when it was. I think it was on Friday. I had a very interesting dream. Also, I don't know, I thought about maybe if I do these casual 3D streams, I considered, like, for example, retopology. It's not like a special super interesting topic, but it's kind of like a, I guess, like more chill topic. Maybe I'll stream those as well. It's not really like a planned thing, so it's more like a, I guess, off day stream, which is like a little bit more chill, I guess. I planned on maybe doing that as well, to follow my philosophy. If I working on it anyway, I can stream it. So yeah, I don't know, maybe. I also thought about maybe streaming editing videos, but that's kind of weird, I think. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Editing videos is kind of like a different thing, I think, because you go through the clips all the time. Maybe, I don't know if that's interesting to see or not. But I thought about that as well. Maybe I'll consider it. But for now, we're gonna do, like, if I do stuff like this on the weekend, I'll stream it. So I think this looks pretty good already. One thing I want to add is another third light, just to make these shadows a little bit lighter. They shouldn't be like super light like this. Of course, now there's no light anymore. That's basically overexposure. We have to change that maybe to 100 or so, just to make it a little bit lighter. We can see it's pretty, the shadows are pretty light. I think, oh, I'd say light's too much. Hold on. Let's do it to 50. Oh, 500. Nope, I wanted to set it to 50. Maybe even less. What about 25? So this one can be quite low. I want to have a pretty strong contrast. That's why I set this light very low. I still want to, I guess, lighten the shadow, but yeah, you know, well, I mean, you can still hear. I mean, I have to hear myself, of course, and it shouldn't be like a big problem if you can hear me, I guess, because, like, I don't know, I probably won't like speak when I edit, because I have to listen to myself. That sounds kind of weird, but yeah. You kind of have to hear it, because otherwise you don't really get the context of how I edit the video. I've seen other people like edit their videos on stream, so that's why I kind of consider it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe depending on what I do over the weekend. Sometimes I just play games and chill. Sometimes I do stuff like this. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be like a spontaneous thing, not planned. Maybe I can say something more specific when it's like Thursday, but yeah. Okay, so let's set it to 10. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, so so you can see with this image, we have some volumetric lighting, meaning that there's like a glow or like glare around this silhouette. Oh no, that's not gonna happen. So the dream house, wait, did you see that project? I don't know if I ever showed it. I think I showed it before, but so I started a Minecraft server with a friend, with a mate a while back when there was like no other game to play, or we waited for the next Destiny expansion, and he started a Minecraft server. Wait, when did I do that? I guess that was just like an old live stream, and like I'm someone that kind of when I do like Minecraft, when I play Minecraft, usually my project gets like 20% done before everybody else is like already done with the game and doesn't want to play anymore. So I never really found somebody to play Minecraft with like for a long time, because they always like do some, like they build their small little house and then they're done, and then they just mine, they get like diamonds, they get a full diamond armor piece, and then they're basically done, which is kind of like, which is of course takes not as long as my projects usually are. So what usually happens is I make this huge project, or I plan this huge project, and then I just don't do it because it just takes too long. Yeah, I don't know, kind of annoying. It was really, really cool, like this huge tower with like I don't know how many, like I wanted to make a tower that went from the ground all the way to the building, like maximum, so that if you look at it, you can see in the horizon like this huge tower going all the way through the clouds, with this platform at the top where you can just jump down using your wings and land on as well. But well, I basically got, like, I finished the whole, which took already quite a long time, And then I also started with the pillar at the bottom. I think I got through. I think I finished the first. I finished the pillar at the bottom, but then yeah, it was over. And yeah, I don't think I can get that world, so I would have to restart and do it over again. But I don't think that I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I will grab my camera and gonna make a quick shot. Where's my camera? Oh, I hit it. There you go. Where's my camera? There it is. Pretty small. Okay. So this X is basically the depth of field focus point. Oh, also what we did. Oh, I actually finished one of my long-term projects. We played a mod pack where you had this chisel mod, meaning you had this chisel tool, and then basically the texture of every block is just like a 16 by 16 on every side, and if you create a block, basically every pixel is a block, meaning 16 by 16 by 16. That's how this chisel mod split up every block, meaning you could chisel into every single block that existed in the mod. So what I did, I grabbed like 50 or like even more marble blocks, chiseled them down so I can build them back up, and then I made a similar sculpt. Like I made a similar sculpt that looked kind of like this in Minecraft with this chisel mod, which looked pretty cool. And the good thing is, because you kind of work in the same, like you still work in this Minecraft grid with these huge blocks, you can just kind of mine the individual parts. So you can basically create the whole thing. You can mine, for example, an arm because it's like set in this grid block, and then you can build it somewhere else, or like you can move it somewhere else. It's not going to be broken up into all these small little bits again, which was really cool. So I actually finished like a, I guess, midterm project, but I never really finished one of my long-term projects. I guess with my Minecraft project is usually like, when I'm done, then I just want to add more and more. But usually that like nobody plays that long, so yeah. Okay, so let me set my the basic, I guess, the first shot first, and then we can go into some more detail. It takes quite a while to load. We can see the focus is all the way back here, so everything is blurry. We don't need a depth of field right now. There you go. Okay, so let's set the first focus point. So how would he... So of course, there are different feelings that you can create using different angles. If you have it coming from the top, you're like above this subject, which makes the subject look more, I guess, small, look less intimidating. If you put your camera below the subject, it looks like bigger and more, yeah, I guess intimidating, or like more, whatever, like dominating. Or dominant. So I'm kind of wondering what we could do with her, because she's like more like the goddess of, what is it, beauty and fertility. So maybe like a slightly over her, like an angle slightly over her, kind of her looking to the side. I think this looks pretty good. I kind of want to keep, you know, so yeah, I think this song looks pretty good already. Yeah, let's see. We can just rotate around and see like a few angles. We can also, of course, do different we don't have to submit one piece. We can submit multiple, so we can do multiple shots as well. So we can do different poses. What we can also do is we can go in here and make a new horizontal split, grab the timeline, and then we can animate the camera. So what we can do is we can go to 1. We can set the location, insert keyframe, maybe even the rotation. Hold on, let me set the rotation back. Okay. Yeah, let's set the keyframe right there, and then we can go to keyframe 2. There you go. We can move the camera somewhere else. Over here, for example. We can then set it to insert keyframe, and then if we move back to the previous keyframe, whoop, we're back to the first position. So we can do multiple poses, and we can just animate the camera, which lets us easily just switch through the multiple camera positions. The problem, of course, is if you want to do like a back shot, that doesn't really work because the lighting is kind of accentuating the current position. So if we would do a back shot, we would have to rotate her rather than, or the lighting, including the camera, to do that. Yeah, but first of all, we're going to do a front shot. The problem I have right now is it looks kind of, the contrast is missing. So I think I'm going to, first of all, go in here and make this even weaker. What about like removing it? Hold on. This way we can have more contrast, which will hopefully make it a little bit more like dramatic. Okay. We can, okay, I want to first do a few different positions. No, I think from above looks kind of weird. I mean, from below, like this. Although this looks pretty cool. Moving over here. So the first thing I'm kind of looking for is the beauty shot. The main shot, basically. We can of course go back to our reference to kind of reference the perspective. We can see this one's kind of on head level, I guess, maybe a little bit lower than the subject or the subjects. So over here somewhere, almost on this level, maybe we can pull it over all the way up to the head, the focus point. Maybe this helps as well. Well, the problem now is we can only see her upper body, which is not what we want. We also have to pull the camera back a little bit, otherwise we cannot see everything. We can only see basically yeah, her upper body up to her hips. I think what I'm going to do for the render, for the final image, is I'm going to set this to a maybe 1920 by, no, 1080 by 1920. 1080 by 1920. Oh, 10. Hold on. 1080. This way we can frame her better. We can see more of her in the final render. We have some more room at the top. There you go. This way we just get more of her in the shot. If we use a, I guess, 1x1 shot, it's a little bit harder to do that. We just have more room around her, which can look kind of weird. We also can kind of, I guess, remove ourselves from these standard, I guess, resolution settings. For example, we cannot set it, we can like switch the width to something other than 1080. We're kind of open. We can change that how we want it to be, because we're not bound to any settings. So let's see. I want to keep it at focal length 85. This way it looks kind of flat. If we set it to 50, like the perspective is kind of flat, meaning if we now go closer with this 50 setting, it distorts more, which can look kind of goofy. If we set it to 80, the perspective distortion isn't as strong, or isn't strong enough to kind of distort the image, so that looks pretty good. Where's my, there it is, viewport display, limits off, there you go. Okay, so okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make different collections for different lighting settings. What I want to do first though, hold on, let me see. Now it's at 7%. It seems to go down. Maybe it just built up. I guess drop frames in the beginning. Now it's going back down slowly but surely. It seems like there are no drop frames right now. So I guess what were the settings? Yeah, the usual settings that I had before with constant bitrate seem to be pretty good right now. I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe I just have to switch between the two settings from time to time. Good thing is I can do that while I'm live, so I don't have to restart the stream. Which is better. Okay, so. I don't know. Oh, you know, I think I like the bright light on the right side more. Bright light on the right side. I'm gonna make different lighting settings, so I'm just gonna make a new collection for this lighting setting. Call it lighting 1. Put it into the light setting. I mean light collection. There you go. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be pretty good right now. And I mean, the problem is you said I don't really have, so I think that was just on your end. I could try it, but right now I kind of want to take the time and work on this. So let's do another lighting setup. I want to try different lighting settings and then see which one looks the best, which highlights the shape the best, I guess. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set this. So I want to do one. Hold on. I want to grab more of these, more references from the same artist, just so I can have like multiple, I guess, how we approached different models. Just so I have like a more focused reference, like yeah, I just want to see how we approach different models. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I grabbed 2 more. That should be enough. Where's my ad blocker? I mean, my ad blocker. Oh no, you already tainted my mind with this bad ad blocker. There you go. So we have a second one. We can see this one's a little bit different. The lighting changed. The main light is coming not from the top, but from the right, which kind of highlights his, I guess, back, like his back. Hold hard. The back of his head. I have one more. There it is. Look at that. This one's also coming from the front. So this one is probably a more what is it? Like a more traditional lighting system, or lighting scene, with like one prominent light coming from the front and then one on the left, just to highlight or like to remove some of that, like to relieve the strong shadow on the left. So kind of I'm gonna try to emulate that. Okay, so let me pull this, make this stronger, maybe to 500. Ooh, maybe this is just too strong. What about, you know, no, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. You know, we can also just change the roughness. Hold on. Okay, well, that doesn't really help. Okay, hold on. You know, I think that, let's give that 400. Okay, so next up, we can see we have very, very strong shadows coming to, like, on the left side of the model, which we kind of want to relieve. I also want to change the shadow position. You know what? We can make it a little bit more dramatic by making one side of her face more engulfed in shadows. Oh. I think soft shadows might be the call here. This just... Yeah, now the shadows aren't as defined or like as sharp, which kind of looks, I think, better even. Or, let's see. Yeah, I think working with something like 30... Oh, well, that's... There you go. That might work quite well. Let's grab this one and move it over here. We're gonna put it to the back. We're gonna set the power to 100. I just wanna make the shadows a little bit weaker. Make this also a little bit bigger, so we use this basically like a softbox, just kind of diffuse, put some diffuse light onto yeah, the model. I think this is even too strong. 50? What about 25? Okay, see? So I wanna... Hold on. This one looks pretty good also. I think I like this more. So we can compare the two lighting setups. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... hold on, I wanna see if that works. So first of all, I'm gonna change the position of this focus point so the beauty from the center. There you go. Okay, so we have two lighting setups. Where's my lighting setup 2? Hold on. Light. Okay, so we have two lighting setups. We have nothing. Then we have number 1. And we have number 2. I think I like number 2 more. I think the rim light kind of... Maybe it's too strong. Maybe I have to pull it more over here to kind of reduce its size. But overall, because the strong light reflects or like shines onto this arm, it kind of reflects onto her body as well, which kind of make this part very, very strong or very, very bright, which kind of looks looks weird. So I think I like lighting setup 2 more. We can also do 2 renders. This one is just more moody. Like you have one side like it's very, very dark, the other side very, very bright. I think that, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 renders or 2, yeah, we can do 2 renders and then we can compare the 2. And then, yeah, we can probably start with some materials and we can adjust the lighting later if we want to. So let's do the first render. Let's do lighting setup number 1. This one. So there's a certain setting that you can set to save to render. Hold on, how does it work? So you have output settings, file output level, split viewer, split viewer? No. Viewer? You can save multiple, or you can render multiple images and look at them both, but I don't know how it works. There was a layer system before the 2.8 update, and maybe it was before the 2.9 update, where you can do that. I mean, I can probably just save one of them and then you can compare them. So we're gonna do a first render for number 1. There you go. Hit render. There you go. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Nope. There it is. Oh, what is this? Why is it so close? What is going on? What is this hole? wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. What is going on? Why was it so close? Is there a different camera? No. Oh, there's a different camera. Where's the other camera? Oh, there it is. Wait, what? We don't need you. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh. Hold on. What? Wait, what? What? How does it even work? What? It doesn't even make sense. Why is there okay, you know, hold on. What? Oh. Wait. I used a different camera? Why is there even a second camera in here? Okay. Maybe it's because of the resolution? That doesn't make sense though. Let's set it to 100, maybe that works then, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, doesn't work. I've never seen that before. That doesn't make sense at all. Wait, what? Oh no, why do I have to deal with these issues? I just want to do my render. Oh man. I do not get it. That does not make any sense. Oh yeah. I was talking about the dream that I had, which was kind of different to the one that I had before with, what was it before? Oh yeah, me talking while half awake, thinking I was streaming. This time it was a little bit different. Wait. Oh, now I get it. Ah. Oh no. Okay, I had to replace the keyframes. Okay, now it works. Okay. I dreamt of something different. So right now, let's go bring it into context. We have a ant, I guess. Like we have ants running through our house right now. Through our apartment, trying to scavenge everything they can. They're not only in the kitchen, they're also in the bathroom, and I think in the living room as well. So my mom tries everything to get rid of them. She has like these I guess these ant baits where they can go into this small little can, and then they, I guess, die in there or something, I don't know. And then my dream was actually, I had that dream before, and I cannot think of any reason why I would have that dream except for thinking of ants. So the dream was basically, I had that dream before with spiders. Now it was with ants. Basically, I was half awake again. And I would dream that I would just basically stand up, or like stand up with my upper body, I guess, like sit on my bed, look on my bed, and then I can see last time it was spiders, now it was ants running all over my my bed. So, or not like fully covered in ants, but rather like a few ants like running around. So what I would do is like grab my what is it, my blanket, and like trying to shake them off, so I can like continue sleeping. And then I would go back to sleep. I would wake up, oh, there are some ants, move my, or like shake my my towel and like go back to sleep, do that again a few times, which is kind of annoying. And I don't really know where this dream could come from. I just know that it's annoying. And before I had this dream, I had a dream where it wasn't ants, it was spiders. We never really had like a spider plague, I guess. We rather just had like a few big spiders, I guess, sitting somewhere in the basement usually, and my mom like comes back screaming out of the basement, asking for someone to remove the spider. But never really like a plague, I guess, or like a nest. So, ooh. Yeah, that was kind of weird. But usually the only problem with those dreams is not really that I like, it's not like disgusting or anything, or like yeah, basically disgusting. It's more that it's just annoying. Like you get woken up by like imaginary ants running around, and you try to get rid of them, which obviously doesn't work. And yeah, your dreams just get interrupted by this weird half-wake dream. Yeah, it's so weird, and I don't wanna. I'm glad that I don't have those too often, just like a few times throughout, I don't know, like throughout like a month or 3 months. They're not like that common, so I'm kind of glad about that. Yeah, it was, I think, so I can probably describe it with percentages, like 100% being fully awake, 0% being fully asleep. I would say like the one where I what was it, the first one, oh, where I was where I thought I was streaming. I was probably like I guess like 40% awake, or maybe 35%, and with this one it was more like 15 to 20%. That's probably the best way I can describe it. I guess lucid dreaming would be 200%, or rather, no, what would be? I guess 50%? No, you're fully awake, but also you're asleep. So you have 100 to 0, that would be either 50 or like, yeah, I guess. So, okay, let's compare the two lighting setup. Oh, wait, we have different slots, but how do I change this slot? Wait, hold on. Now we have slot 1. Where's my slot? There it is. Let's set it to slot 2. There's no... Oh, hold on. What if we go in here and change this now? Ooh. 500%. So it creates 5 new brains to be able to do lucid dreaming. Yeah, it was super weird, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that I don't have those too often. But it's kind of good that I have these very I guess significant dreams that I can kind of tell my overall, I guess, mental health through that. So for example, if I have these weird dreams where I kind of am in a stress situation, in these, I guess, not lucid dreams, and or 50-50 dreams, or 40-60 dreams, that those kind of indicate how I feel internally, which is kind of cool. So this way I can kind of, yeah, get a feedback from my brain directly, which is really cool, rather than just having the dream and not really knowing what to do with it. Okay, now if we switch to slot... Oh, hello. Okay, so I see a problem with this one. I also see a problem with this one. So with the other one. So I like this one more because you can see more of the face. The problem is I think it's just too bright. There isn't really like that much drama in the lighting. It's very revealing, I guess. It's pretty good in the stomach area. You can see almost everything that you kind of need to see. You can see the cloth like enough. You can see her upper body, her lower body, parts of it. The shoulder, there isn't really that much hidden underneath shadows, or yeah, in shadows. But the good thing with the first one is it's more dramatic or more moody. The only problem I have with this one are the shadows. Excuse me. The biggest problem I have right now with this one is the nose. The nose is kind of interrupting the eye, which kind of makes it look kind of weird. So either I think I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna continue with the second lighting, but I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. So let's see what we have here. I think it's too far on the right. We can go in here, look at the lighting. See, that's better. Or we completely hide the face on the left side. Problem with that is that everything in the middle is also hidden by shadows, which kind of looks weird. Let's see. From the bottom looks kind of... No, that's not right. Maybe from even higher. This looks pretty cool. It kind of accentuates the shape of the nose. It's not like just a block on the left side. You can also see both eyes pretty clearly. It just, yeah, it just highlights the shapes a little bit more. You can see like the mouth. You can see the, what is it, cheekbone. And overall the shapes look pretty good. Maybe we could move it a little bit over here to accentuate it even a little bit more. That looks pretty cool, I think. Ooh. So the only, I guess. So I like the face, but the body looks kind of like there's no detail in the body. You cannot see really any, like, no stomach, no definition in the tummy region. Like how you can see it right there with the abs, which I kind of like. So if we can either maybe adjust this, what about moving it a little bit further back, or a little bit pulling it down? Oh, maybe like that. Hold on. This one maybe? Okay. Oh, hold on. I wanted to try something. What if we go to Eevee? We can do some more, I guess, this way we have more detailed shadows. This way we can work a little bit easier. I guess you can see, oh, realistic, I mean, real-time lighting changes. You can really, like, immediately see what the shadows would look like in the render, which helps. So you can see we have some more definition now because these abs are have some shadow at the bottom. Let's increase the resolution a little bit, maybe to 2, set it to smooth. There you go. Yeah, this way we have a nice, oh, it's right in the front. Hold on, what about, let's see. What if we increase the strength, I mean the radius. So what I'm kind of want to change right now is this light right on her forehead. It's very, very defined. That may change if we change the roughness. So going in here, changing the roughness kind of hides that, makes it more broad, it spreads it more. Which might be the call here, although we don't really know what we're going to do for the material yet, so we can't really rely on increasing or decreasing the roughness. We kind of have to rely on lighting right now, but I think the lighting looks good like this. Hold on, this one's too sharp. We can also increase the resolution of these shadows. Where's my... there it is, cube size. Let's set it to 128. Also cascade size to 128. High bit depth. Look at that. They may be a little bit more choppy, but I think they're more detailed now. We don't have that much indirect lighting, so we don't need it. Yeah, moving it more over to the right side, I don't think it's looks that good. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let's see if we can change this one. This one's very, very weak. Maybe we can increase the strength for now. Oh, also, what about decreasing it to 10? Of course, we could also play around with different colors. Giving it like a yellow color, for example, could help. But I think that would be... I kind of want to keep it very black and white, the lighting, so we can work with colors, or we don't really like if we use colors in the lighting as well, we kind of have to mix the shader lighting or the material lighting with the color lighting, which is kind of annoying, so I'm going to leave it white. Okay, let's switch back to cycles. I think this is a good setting for now. Let's see. Let's make a quick render, so we can compare between slot 1 and 2. You know, I'm gonna make slot 3. Render. Yeah. Pretty cool to have my have an internal feedback loop with my mind, or with my dreams. So I cannot dream, like I don't have lucid dreams, but at least I can have like a internal talk with myself. Yeah, I like this lighting. I think I'm gonna keep this for now. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep for now. We can do changes later, but yeah, that's gonna be the current setup. So let's start adding materials. We're gonna do like a few material studies, I guess. We're gonna look at a few interesting ideas so we can formulate our own. Meaning, we'll change to display capture. There you go. So first of all, there you go. We don't need this. Okay, so let's look at a few. I guess inspirations. So first of all, of course, we have this inspiration with these metallic gold materials, which was also my idea, adding gold, like having a combination of white and gold. I think that's a cool idea. I also had the heart with this white and rose gold, so I think I'm gonna use gonna do like a rose gold material, like rose gold material. Of course, a marble material for the, what is it, the sculpt. And then for the mechanical parts, I had, of course, the muscles. I also have the cover. The cover will probably be white. The muscles will be probably either gold or also kind of like a maybe gray. We'll have to see. So what I want to do now is I want to do, let's see, marble. I just want to collect some reference for materials. Oh, hold on. Usually sculpts aren't really made out of marble. They're more this weird, what is it? Not sandstone, it's something similar. You know, I already have like a few I guess good references for the marble texture. You can see it right here. First of all, you have this roughness on top. You have these yellowish orangey colors, which are also pretty diffused because they're so, I guess, there's so many small holes in there that they're pretty rough. You have these very big rough patches from time to time. So this might be a pretty good, I guess, material reference for the sculpt. You can see right there. That's usually what I kind of want to emulate. And then for the arm, I kind of want to see if I can find something interesting for the arm. I already have an idea for the muscles, what the structure of the muscles would look like. You can see it right here. You have this fiber-like texture, so that when you pull the muscle, basically the fibers can like go together in this in this mechanism. So you usually, like, the fiber would basically be like elastic, I guess, metallic elastic. When I do studio lighting, the light makes a spiral on the background. You know why? No. Can you tell me? I don't know. Welcome, Tilpan. Welcome. Yeah, tell me. I'm interested. I haven't really looked into that much, I guess, professional lighting or tips and tricks. Haven't looked into that too much. I usually just do like a 3-point lighting. So if you have tips for me, give it to me. I'm open to feedback. Maybe you have a different idea how we could light this scene. So that was like the basic idea. Yeah, right now I'm kind of looking at some reference. Hold on. Okay, so we have a pretty good material reference for the sculpt. We have, I guess, yeah, we can just use this one, for example. We can see like the details, the lighting, I guess the reflectivity and all that. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find out why. Studio lighting. Spiral. Oh, spiral. Okay, well, that's just the lamp. Hold on, the bulb. I've never seen the spiral myself. So if you go, I have a few HDRIs with some studio lights. Hold on. There you go. So I have a few HDRIs, basically lighting setups for studio lighting. Where's my? There it is. HDRIs. So, oh, we cannot see them. Perfect. Hold on. Let me open them in Blender. So we have studio. Where's my studio? There it is. Studio small. That's basically just a big light and then like a reflector, I guess, background that kind of reflects some back to the object, so it's not fully engulfed in black shadow. There's also Studio Small 3, which has one like very bright light, and then one coming from the side, a more diffused light with this diffuse box. I guess this one's for the main light to set like a structure, I guess, or like the basic lighting, and then this one will be more to alleviate the shadows. That's how I basically built this setup, like this bright light in the front, and then this diffuse light, bigger light on the side. But I don't have any studio lights with a spiral. Hold on, I think I have a third one. Oh, this one. So that's more like a room. That doesn't really work. Let's see. Let's go to HDRI Heaven and see what they have. HDRI Haven or Heaven, whatever. So let's see. We can go to Studio. There should be Studio somewhere. There it is. We have 10. Okay, so we have 2 diffuse boxes. We can see like the examples in the front. But I don't think there's any, like there's a, oh no, that's not a spiral. My guess would just be if you use a spiral, it's similar to using a diffuse light. The reason you use or you put this weird canvas in front of the light is just to the light goes through the canvas, and then it basically gets thrown in all directions. It gets diffused by this canvas. It spreads out more. Maybe that's why it's like in a spiral, because then you don't have like the singular light source or point of light where the light is coming from, but you have like the spiral, which kind of works similar to like a diffuse box. Maybe that would be my guess. Okay, so we have different materials that I consider for the hand. We have this one from Ghost in the Shell, which has a pretty good, which I think is the closest one to what I kind of want to go for. This one has like a combination between I think this weird canvas structure or like canvas material, of course gold, and then this vase or porcelain material. But what I think I want to go for is something more like a frosted glass material. This one is more a, how would you call that, like painted metal in white, painted metal. And then I think there was one more. Of course we have her. Hold on, did I go back? Okay, I did. We have her with this very, very, how would you call that? Like maybe hard plastic, maybe metal, painted metal as well. Do I have any other? Yeah, of course her again with the same, I guess, porcelain material. I want to go for something more frosted glassy, so let's see if we can find some good reference for that. White frosted glass. Well, that's not what I wanted. What about PBR material? Well, that doesn't work. Okay, shader. Oh yeah, we have some references, so something like that. Well, they're just white. You can't really see what I was going for, but I think let's see this one. Yeah, so I mean, we could probably just try a few different materials. Okay, I made a studio lighting, only the plan as a background and some furniture to render. When finished rendering, the light forming a spiral on my background plane. Oh, so you mean, So you mean in Blender? Okay, I thought you did like Realize Studio rendering. Okay, hold on. Okay, a plane, basically like this HDRI with a plane in the background, so like as a backdrop, and some furniture to render. When finished rendering, the light forms a spiral on my background plane. Do you have a, what is it? Do you have volumetric lighting? So this box or this cube where you used a volumetric, principal volume shader on it? Because what can happen is if you have like if you have a volumetrics cube, and the edge of the cube is exactly on the same height with another object, it can create these weird circles on the ground, these artifacts, I guess, which might be what you mean. If you don't have volumetric lighting in your scene, or like a principal volume cube, then I don't know, maybe does the spiral change when you, for example, remove a light or remove the furniture? Maybe there's something that is hidden, so you set something over here to hidden, but it's still set to rendered view, to rendered. I don't know. I guess I would have to see the file to really figure that out. Maybe it's just, yeah, maybe just try to eliminate like a few, like one of the objects in the scene, and maybe at some point the spiral vanishes or like is gone, and then you kind of know which one it is, which object is the problem. Maybe the furniture is a spiral. Okay. There you go. So, okay, I'm gonna keep this material first. This material. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do the sculpt material. The very, very basic sculpt material, of course. Material preview, there you go. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do, I think I have a marble material. Hold on, let me see. We could probably just tinker our own texture if we don't have one. Oh, hold on. There you go. Yeah, usually when I have like these problems, I would just go one by one, remove one object, see if it changes something. If not, then remove one more, so on and so forth until there's nothing left. Okay. So, oh, do I have a marble material? That's the question. If not, then I'm just gonna grab one from HDRI. No, Texture Haven. I don't even know if they have one. If not, then we're just gonna make our own. Depends on what we get. Oh, Blender Cloud resources, textures. Do we have marble? We don't. Do they have marble? Concrete, fabric, floor, metal, plaster, rock, roofing, sandstone, terrain. Maybe marble? Gimme. Oh, nope. No. Well. Hold on, could we use this roof floor tile? Let's see. No. Although... So hold on, let me grab my reference. So if you go in here and change this. So I'm going to go into the rendered view up here so we can more easily see the shader. Let's go to material preview, that's faster. So then we can pull up our reference on this side. We have the main reference that I'm going to use for the marble material is probably this one. We can see the cutter. We have like a strong light coming from the left, and we have some shadows as well. So this gives us a good reference. Of course, we have multiple. We can switch between them, so we can have like multiple, I guess, perspectives and lighting settings. But I'm going to use this one for now. Hold on. Oh, so you mean? Oh, so, that's basically the lighting you have. I think that could be a problem with the compression. So if you have the maybe there's a solution maybe so that you could try. So what I usually do is, so if you render an image, you have different settings for the compression, meaning the range of black to white, the range of values, I guess, from the brightest spots to the lightest spots, have a gradient between them, and the higher the compression, the smaller the steps are, or you can see the gradient more burn or the steps more easily. So what you can change is you can set the file format down here. Hold on. Yep. You can change the file format to OpenEXR. That's what I usually use. OpenEXR is similar to a RAW format when you shoot photos with your camera. This has the best, I guess, that's the best file to render scenes, and then you can go ahead and save the image, save as, and then in the save as window you can change the file format from EXR to PNG. Maybe that fixes it. OpenEXR has just a higher what is it? The depth is just higher, meaning you have darker darker tones and brighter tones. The OpenEXR can just capture more a higher range, which can help maybe, I guess, alleviate this effect. Because I think what is happening for you is let me go in here. So if you would bring in a Fresnel, you can see, okay, well, you can't really see anything. No, there you go. So we can see a gradient coming from the edge to the center. There you go. Now out there it's white, and inside it's pretty dark. If you have a high compression, what would happen is you have steps. So first of all, what we have is, hold on, that's a bit, hold on, no, I want to put it to constant. So that would be like full compression, only black and white. If we would introduce like middle tones, like 0.5 over there, then 0.75 and so on, you would have steps, and the lower the compression, the more steps you have, meaning the gradient gets just more resolution, I guess. That could be the problem that you have. Because you have this light shining onto the background, you have a very bright spot in the center, and then it goes darker and darker, the further out it gets. Basically a vignette effect, which has this natural gradient to it, which could be just reduced to a few steps from compressing it. So we don't have a marble texture. We could use a floor tile texture, which looks kind of similar to marble. I'm gonna download it and then we can see if we can use it. Do I have it already? Tiles, even? Nope. Is it this one, even? Snow? What? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need another folder. Tiles. Marble. Okay, I'm gonna download 4K first. So what I'm gonna do is we have a texture that is made out of tiles that kind of looks similar to a marble texture. Problem being, hold on, I can't really do that, can I? I could grab the material, but I can't grab the bump map, which could be a problem. But I'll try. Okay, so let me grab the texture, all maps, PNG 4K. Okay, tiles, marble, there you go. So what my plan is, I want to remove the tile, I guess, yeah, the tiles. So I only have like a complete or a clean marble texture without any tiling. Oh, I don't know if that really works. Yeah, we'll try. So. Okay. So let me put in the diffuse color so we can see what it looks like. So if I put that in here. Oh, hello. Okay. That's an interesting UV. So we can probably make like simple UVs real quick. UVs meaning we can split this up into smaller islands so that it lies flat on the ground. If we go to the UV viewport, this one. Why is there an image in the back? Hold on. Ah. I guess this one. Nope. Oh, we can grab the material. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, there it is. Which one is it? Floor tiles. There it is. Okay, so if you go in here and select everything, you can see it's just a strip. If we go in here and use Smart UV Project, which is kind of like an algorithm that kind of tries to unwrap this, it looks like this. These islands, which are kind of rough because it just split up into random islands, which isn't really helpful for us. We want to split it into actual useful topology. So we're going to do our own islands. First thing first, I'm going to split the head. We can go in here, press U and say mark seam. This way we've disconnected the head from the body, which means if we go in here and unwrap this, we have two islands. We have the head and we have the body. If we enable a setting, which is wait, where is it? Tool? Nope. View. UV. Live unwrap, do I need that? I don't think so. I'm looking for this stretching, show stretch, hide faces. Where is it? I need it. Select view, tool, show me. I haven't done like UV unwrapping that much, so I'm kind of just looking through these settings. They must be somewhere. Nope. Wait, am I in the wrong UV editor? Okay. unpin. Minimize stretch, that's not what I'm looking for. Align. Dude. Where is this setting? Tool settings. Dude, you cannot. Okay, hold on. I have to look up where I can find the setting, dude. Blender UV editor. Show stretching. Where's stretch UV in 2.8? In display. In display. Where's display? There's no display. Please don't troll me. There's nothing in view. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Nope. Display. Aspect ratio, repeat image, picture. Nope. Dude, are you trolling? Display. Are you serious? So it's supposed to be here, and it's not here. I don't know why. There's a neat setting that tells you if these, I guess, faces are stretched, which kind of indicates whether or not the texture you apply onto it will be stretched. You can see this is already a pretty good start, but of course you can see like these tiles and everything is just heavily stretched. So we still have to do adjustments to it. But we cannot do adjustments if we don't see the stretching. Dude. Do we have to go into compositor? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I mean image editor? No. Wait, what? Hold on. Display overlays. There's no overlay. Dude, you're trolling. It cannot be that hard to find this setting. What is this? Oh. Without the setting I can't really work because I want to see if it stretches or not. I can probably set up a basic non-stretching UV map, but I would rather actually see if it's not stretching. Source. Dude, my god, eh? Blender 2.9. Oh my god, are you serious? No. Oh my god, okay. The small little button up there, okay. Why do they always move it somewhere else? Okay, So blue means perfectly straight, no stretching. Green means a little bit of stretching. Red means a lot of stretching. So you can see there's some stretching right there. I want to still split this up into more pieces, especially the body. But it's pretty blue, but it's not like super effective. The body takes up more space or has like a higher surface area. Right now, the surface area that is allocated on this texture for the body is very, very small. Okay, let me do a few more adjustments. So we go in here. We put a cut right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, unwrap. Project, nope. Mark seam, there you go. Then we go all the way back. Where's the center? This one is the center. Okay, all the way to the front. All the way to the forehead. We make another cut over here. 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mark seam. We could also remove the eyes, but I think the eyes look okay. The nostrils as well, but I think it's good for now. Ears. I mean, yeah, well, let's see what it looks like now. Unwrap. Okay, so where's... Oh no, that's the face. Okay, so you can see the face right there. We have still some stretching in the mouth area, the ear area as well. We can kind of see where these vertices are if we enable synchronized, I guess, selection, or what is it called? UV sync selection. So if we select a UV in this view, we can see it in the edit mode as well. So where's the selection? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's stretched. Okay. What if we put in a cut right there? What if we go in here and move in? Yeah, I think we have to go all the way to the ear as well. There you go. Let's put those in. Mark seam. Unwrap. Now we have some stretches still, especially in the ear. What if we put in one more cut right there on the other side as well? Just to alleviate the stretch. Oh, okay, it looks better now. Of course, we can't really see in the ear. The ear is very, very small, but still. Okay. Of course, the computer tries to lay it out as as best as possible, meaning what we can see here in terms of stretching is kind of the minimum that is possible right now. So what we could do is we could either just do one more cut into the inside like this. Let's see if that works. Mark seam. Nope. This way the ears are relaxed. Perfect. This ear isn't though. I mean, that's probably the... It doesn't hurt that much, so... Wait, why is this one split? Oh. There you go. So we're basically just trying to lay this out as flat as possible with as little stretching as possible. I think this one is okay enough. This one is pretty strong, this stretch. Can we... Hold on, why is it so strong here? I guess that's just the overall geometry, how it's set up. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. let's work on the body. So the body, what you would usually do is you would kind of split up the body how you would split up a your clothing. So for a t-shirt, you would have seam lines. Hold on, let me go in here, and we have a seam line going all the way. First of all, from her neck. Let's see, where's her ear? Okay. So the middle of her shoulder, roughly over there. Over there. Going to her neck. Mark seam. There you go. Let's do that on the other side as well. Of course, the texture is a little bit different, or the UVs are a little bit different. They're not symmetrical. Like this, okay. And then we're gonna put in a cut for the arm part, the shoulder. We will remove that. That's how t-shirts are set up as well. Oh, we have a small problem here. This loop isn't going back to the arm, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this by 1, and then I'm going to do the same again, which is kind of a problem actually. Okay, we're going to do something else. We're just going to go over here and then just go over here and follow this. You know, I'm going to go over here. There you go. Oh. There you go. To pack this into an island. Oh, wrong one. Mark seam. Let's see what it looks like. We can see now we have 3 parts. The shoulder, we have the face or the head, and we have the body. We need to do a few more adjustments to this one. I guess what we could do is we could hold on. We have to put in a cut at the bottom, or do we? No, we don't. But what I want to do is I want to make a cut right there, except for one of the ones. So like this. It's still supposed to be connected to the shoulder UV. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Now look at this. Almost perfectly blue. That's what we're looking for. Let's do that on the other side as well. This side is a little bit easier. There's no arm. So we probably don't even need to... I mean, why not? Oh, hold on. So the biggest problem will be to blend the seams. Meaning, of course, if you have one of the islands, like this one, for example, right there, you can see the texture doesn't blend because, of course, this island is in a way different spot than this neck part. Meaning we have to kind of somehow create a transition between these two. What is it? These 2 UV islands. I have an idea how we can do that, but we're going to do that later. Let's go and finalize the UV islands, and then we can go into more detail for the textures. We don't need the cloth right now. Where's my cloth? There you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do for the body, or I mean for the legs, basically we'll go in here and split it up into 2 parts. We have the back part and the front part. So we're gonna go in here into the middle of the side of the leg. Go all the way back up here. Up to there maybe. We need to go a little bit further. You know, one more, there you go. And then we're gonna select this. Hold on, does that work? Oh, okay, no, it's way easier. Hold on. There you go. Okay, we're gonna mark this, mark seam. And then we're gonna select this right there. Okay, that's a perfect loop. which means we can now set this as a seam. We can go in here. Do we have to do anything else? I think that works quite well. So if we now unwrap this, we have a leg part. There you go, which looks pretty good. There's no real stretching going on. So we're going to do the same for the other side as well. There you go. The legs are actually symmetrical, I think. I haven't changed the legs as far as I know. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Mark seam. Go over here, select one of these. I guess this one. Oh, hello. Go all the way down. Mark seam. We're gonna unwrap it. And there you go. We have 2 legs. There you go. This one is also pretty stretch free. Is there more stretching? What is this? Wait, what? That is down there, okay. Oh, okay. So we have to do one more cut, because right now we have like this huge body part in the center. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just split this up, meaning I'm just going to go in here, make a cut all the way up there, go to the other side as well, do the same, mark seam, unwrap. There you go. Now we have multiple parts, which hopefully are pretty smooth. What is this? Oh, those are the breasts. I think everything looks pretty good. Of course, we can maybe rearrange the islands so they fit this space a little bit better. Right now we have these dead spots in the center, for example. I think there's a setting for that. Hold on. UV. Average pack islands. Oh, well, that doesn't really work that well. At least it made it more effective, maybe. Let's see. So, of course, for islands like... No, so one thing you have to kind of pay attention to is the shoulder part. Meaning, you cannot make this island smaller than the body island. It may be smaller in here, this island, but if you make it smaller, then the resolution will change, which will kind of look weird, because you can see a clear transition not only in the seams, but also in the resolution, which is not what we're going for. So we kind of have to pay attention to that as well. Okay, so... Of course, this texture isn't perfect because we still have these seams or these tiles, which you kind of have to remove somehow. Or we'll just use a different marble texture. We could make a procedural texture as well. But I think I want to look for... Let's see, maybe there's a better texture that we could use for... marble. Hold on. Plaster? Maybe plaster could work quite well. White plaster rough. Nope. White plaster rough too. This one, gray plaster. Maybe gray plaster 3. Let's try gray. No, hold on. Let's try. What is this? Rough plaster brick 4. This looks interesting. You cannot see it, but you'll see it in a second. I'm just gonna add this to my collection. Plaster. What is it? Rough bricks. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Perfect, it's already downloaded super fast. This one doesn't have tiles, so hopefully that works better. So let's remove this, and we can go in here and use the new material. Plaster rough bricks. Okay, so we have the diffused color, which will be the most interesting one. Although, not really. Maybe. Okay. It loads. There you go. We can see these islands, which of course is a problem. We could maybe... Yeah, I have an idea how we could blend them. So that shouldn't be the biggest problem right now. I'm kind of looking at the structure. I want to make these a little bit... Hold on, I want to see if I can... If there's a function how I can put these UVs or like lay out these UVs more effectively. Blender. Extracting UV layout, nope. UV tip. Nope. Of course, we can also do it ourselves. So what we can do, so we can go back into the UV editor. We can see it's pretty big, or these islands might not be perfectly laid out. Oh, I want to do one more split in the center right here. Okay, mark seam. Unwrap. Da-da-da. Okay, that's better. Now we can lay them out even better. So we go in here and let's say UV pack islands. Okay, now we can probably make this even more effective. Of course, we cannot change the size, because otherwise, like, what if like the islands would have different resolutions. So we would either have to increase their overall size, or we would have to increase yeah, we would just have to move these islands. So my idea would be to just move these islands. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to pack them as close as possible, and then if we have some more room, we can scale them up. So okay, first of all, the face, we're going to move it over here first. I'm going to care about the other pieces first. So I kind of want to have the legs at the top. Oh, we're okay. Just because they have this very flat ground, or like this flat area at the top, which is which kind of covers the whole space. There you go. Okay. This works quite well. Oh, I want to do an adjustment though. Okay, there you go. Let me grab the other leg. We can just move it over here. There you go. Get them as close together as possible. Okay. So, we've already saved some space. We cannot fit this in there, I think, between the two pieces. So we're just going to ignore this small little gap. Next up, the body itself. There you go. The other body part. Hold on. So that's kind of like a fiddly work that you just have to kind of get through and kind of figure it out. But once you have that done, yeah, it's done. Wait, why is this? disconnected. Oh, that's the shoulder, right? Oh, wait, you can actually put it there. So we can put this in the center right there between the two pieces. So we can even use this space in the center. Perfect. Can we move this in this small corner right here? Nope, we cannot. Well, that's too bad. So we have so much space which we can't really use, which is kind of a bummer. Can we lay them out a little bit differently so we can use the space actually? Okay, maybe like this. Okay. Can we put this shoulder or this arm piece on the other side? There you go. Perfect. Okay, so maybe this works better. There you go. Okay. Well, oh no. I think we cannot really lay it out better than what we have right now. Because yeah, if you would now scale it up, it doesn't really work because it's already out at the edge on this side, it's already at the edge on this side, it's already at the edge on this side. So yeah, we can't really scale it up anymore. So we can spread them out a little bit more. There you go. Okay, so let's adjust the texture then. First of all, we can change the scale, make it bigger, smaller. There you go. We can also change, I guess, the structure using a color ramp. Removing most of the surface imperfections, just leaving like a few. You can see right here, which looks pretty cool actually. This looks kind of like this marble surface imperfection that we had in the other one as well. There you go. If we use this texture as a bump texture as well, hold on, okay, let's start this setup. So we have the cutter right there, which is more like a, okay, hold on, this will not be the color. What I'm going to use for the color is a noise texture, where I'm going to use another color ramp on. Let's put that in here first. There you go. So we can set some basic colors first. Okay, so change the scale first. Maybe like this. We can see some value or some color changes in the reference as well. Hold on, where's my reference? There it is. You can see it's not perfectly like yellowish white. It's like a mix between like blobs of orange, blobs of brown, blobs of white. That's what I'm trying to emulate. It's more like a yellowish red. There you go. We have this one should be white. Okay, that's pretty bright. Well, that's what we're going for. I'm gonna set this to dark. Okay, darker, maybe even more saturated. Okay, that's the basic. It looks very, very flat right now, but that's usually what the diffuse color looks like. Once we've added bump maps and all the rest, it's gonna look, I guess, more realistic. We're gonna use this texture up here as a ambient occlusion texture, which will basically emulate shadows. Or yeah, ambient occlusion basically, where two objects get close together, there's like light being trapped inside, which creates these ambient occlusion shadows. And that's what ambient occlusion is. There you go. Now we have a basic noise texture with these bump shadows on there. We can of course change the strength if we want to. I'm going to keep it at 1 first. There you go. So what we also do is we're going to use this texture as a bump map. Although I'm going to use the actual bump map for this. So let me grab my bump map. Where's my bump map? We have a normal map. We don't have a... Okay, well, let's use the normal map then. Hopefully this works. Vector bump. If not, we're just going to use the diffuse map for as a bump map. There you go. Okay, do we have some bumps? We don't, do we? Oh, we do, but they're very, very minor. That does not work. Let's use the diffuse color. I mean, diffuse texture. Hopefully this one works better. There you go. Now you can see where we have the ambient occlusion texture. There are also no bumps. Of course, the bumps are very, very strong, so we can still have to change the strength. But we can see some nice bumps on there already. So I'm gonna just dial back the strength, maybe 2.1. Now, if we look at it from this view, we can see some nice bumps, which looks already way better. If I say so myself. Maybe we don't even need the ambient occlusion. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna use ambient occlusion. It looks just a little bit better. Yeah. Maybe we can change the multiply factor to make it a little bit less intense. Maybe something more like 0.75. That might be better. Okay, now we have a basic I guess EBR material. The only problem, or the only thing that is missing right now, is roughness and specularity. So we're going to add that as well. Let's see if that actually works. We have rough plaster brick. Diffuse. No, not diffuse. We need roughness. There you go. Use the same mapping node. And put the color into the roughness. And there you go. You can see it's very, very rough, very, very diffused. The color itself, especially if we go into rendered view. The light is very, very much diffused. We can dial that back a little bit. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to set this to non-color. Okay. And then I'm going to use a color ramp. What do you mean with do I take notes? Do you mean with what I'm saying? Okay, so. Oh, you mean the nodes here? That's the node system, you mean? Right now I'm just combining these textures to create my basic marble material. Oh, well, I have nodes for... So I have notes for talking points that kind of just pop in my mind whenever I do stuff. I can just write them down so I can talk about them on stream. I have one for a streaming to-do list. stream timestamps, that isn't really that effective anymore. Ideas for shorts, content ideas and all that stuff, but not really like, or do you mean something else? Maybe like something more real time? Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to sitting. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, can you describe what you mean? I don't really know what you mean. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's basically everything that I have in my notes, basically what I think about. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but yeah. Okay. Oh. I don't think so. I'm just using, I guess, my brain. I don't know. No, I don't have like a sort of diary or something like that. I just like, if I think about something, if I think it's significant and I want to remember it, I would just write it down in my notes. But yeah, everything I said, or if it's something like a something I want to remember in a exact time frame or at a exact moment, I would like set up an alarm. So, oh well, I have a hair barber appointment at 5 p.m. and I would like make an alarm at 4 p.m. with the title barber or whatever. Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna use... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna decrease the strength a little bit. I don't think we need the AO... What is it? Ambient occlusion. I think we can just increase the strength to emulate the effect. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can see it right there pretty well. But it's pretty pretty low resolution, I think. Is it? Well, right there. Let's see. The resolution is pretty low, isn't it? Or maybe it's because of my settings right here. I'm gonna keep this for now. Maybe I'm gonna adjust it later. Let's eat another grape. Okay. So, we have the color. We have basic bumps, which you can't really see in this view. Why? Wait, they're gone. What happened? Hold on. My bumps are gone. Oh. I guess I have to put it back to sRGB. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, there they are. Okay, so we can probably use this texture as a basic bumps texture, or as a second layer of bumps. The first layer is more like a very slight displacement, because like this surface isn't like perfectly smooth, especially not even in these very smooth areas. You can see of course these very rough areas, but if you look at these very smooth areas, or these smooth parts, they are still pretty bumpy, which is what we're gonna do soon. What we're gonna do first, I'm gonna change the roughness a little bit. Okay, we can adjust the roughness over here. Let's see, I want to have this, it should be pretty rough, like maybe 0.4, like this. This is a pretty smooth marble. Maybe we can set it to something more like, let's set it to 0.45 or 0.5. I think 5 looks pretty good. Okay, so we have the basic setup now. And I'm not going to change the specularity. I'm just going to leave it at 0.5. We don't need subsurface scattering. We have basic bumps. Can we see them in the render even? Hold on. Yeah, we can. Perfect. We can see these bumps right there. Okay, perfect. But we still need a very, I guess, surface bump texture, which isn't meant for creases or like damage to the surface, but rather just the surface itself, the structure of the surface. I'm kind of looking for a nice smooth area where I can kind of show you what I mean. Well, everything is kind of bumpy. You know, do we even need that? Hold on, let me go to rendered view. I think I'm gonna do a quick render just to see what it looks like right now. Let's save this real quick. Let's do a quick render. Okay, can we see the bumps? Okay, of course, because of the oh, we can still see it. Okay. Okay, so we can see, I like the color already. I think if we can make it a little bit more yellowish, we could maybe even increase the coloration, the discoloration strength. The main color is white, then the discoloration goes to brownish orange. I think we can increase the strength of that. So let's do that next. So what I want to do is I'm going to go in here, change the texture. Pull this higher. There you go. We can see now some more like clearer brown spots. Maybe we can even change the detail. Hold on, I want to make this. I want to see what the texture looks like before I do any changes. Okay, I think I want to increase the detail, then also the roughness. There you go. That looks better now. Bring it back to the shader. Okay. I think I want to change this white to something orangey yellow. Very, very slight though. Just a little bit of orange. That's reddish. Now we move it to orange. There you go. Yeah, just to, of course, it's not like perfectly yellow. I mean, perfectly white. So I wanted to move it a little bit more to the, yeah, to the yellow side. Give it a yellow tint. Perfect. So, okay. So the big bumps that we have in the sculpt, especially in the back right there. If we go to our reference, where's my reference? There it is. This one, for example, we could sculpt that in. We could also make a custom. We can make custom textures for these very, very big cracks and yeah, cracks basically, or like damages, which is probably what I'm gonna do. If we go to the other reference that I have, this one, nope, not this one. Where's the other one where I have the back? Hold on, I want to pull that up. This one right there. You can see this huge crack in the back. So many rhymes today. So this one we can probably sculpt in, just sculpt like a small hole and then use first of all sculpting tools to make this I guess this rough texture, and also then use a bump texture to kind of accentuate the bumps even more. Maybe we even use a texture or a mask texture to kind of mask out where there should be more roughness, where there should be a little bit less. For example, for the face looks kind of, hold on, do I have a face view? There you go. Well, that's pretty far away. Do I have a close-up? This one maybe? Well, yeah, you can see it's pretty smooth compared to the hair, for example. The hair is very, very rough. Same with the clothing or the cloth. Compared to that, the face looks pretty smooth. Of course, you have these very, very minor imperfections, but overall, it's definitely smoother than the rest, especially compared to the hair. So we're probably gonna do like a, I guess, custom texture to kind of mask out which parts should be rougher than others. Yeah. Then we're gonna sculpt in these big splotches of huge damage to make it look more realistic. Yeah, her ear looks a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, that's such a minor detail. We could probably adjust it, but I mean, maybe that's also the lighting coming from the top that kind of contributes to that. Ours, of course, is not like that deep. I mean, this one is a little bit darker, but yeah. Maybe it goes all the way into her head. I don't know. Okay. So we have a pretty good lighting. Let's do a quick render real quick on arm and bones. So my idea was to first finish the sculpt model, and then we're gonna go into the next part, which will be the arms. The arms will be white, because I think I want to distinguish them a little bit more from the sculpt itself, to make them look like newer and like added to, not like the same color that we have on the sculpt itself. Okay. Yeah, let's do a quick render. Oh, where's my... Oh. Cloth. There you go. We don't need the foot, do we? Not really, we cannot see it anyway. Okay, let's do a quick render to see what we have right now. Let's remove the arms. I think we don't need the arms right now. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna increase the sampling rate just so we have some more detail in the render. Let's set it to 256. Otherwise, like, these imperfections will be seen as noise, which of course the denoiser will just remove. It's quite fast. Crazy how fast it renders. Okay. Yeah, I like this lighting. Maybe we're gonna adjust it a little bit more to accentuate maybe the abs a little bit more, but other than that, I think it looks pretty good. We accentuate the face, we accentuate the chest, this side, the arm. I think this looks pretty good, especially the cloth has a nice accent to it. You can see all the structure on it. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, we can see now the... Oh, hold on. Okay, there you go. Wait, is that the new one? Oh, yeah, okay. So, you can see the imperfections right there. Just adding to the surface, or giving the surface a more natural look. Tomorrow, what we're gonna do, we will do these big damaged parts, especially like in on her belly or on her stomach, and then on her neck as well, on her back, whatever. We're gonna do some custom texture, custom masks for stuff like roughness maps, basically. Yeah, we're gonna see how far we get with the material of the sculpt. Maybe we can finish it tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe it takes a little bit longer. We may also do a few custom color textures. We'll see. But that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you had fun. Hope you maybe even learned something. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. Thanks for chatting. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And take care.